for you. But it's another lovely day here, March 14th, 2023. I wanted to cover today a little bit and go more in depth on today's training topic regarding Coldwell Banker's Moxie, which is a presentation on how we can really share great, exciting updates, communications. It's kind of like a CRM system for ourselves to kind of keep in front of our clients and stay in touch with them. It also is a website that you can really design beautifully, a template according to your own preferences, update your resume, your bio, your experience, and anything special that you want to share to the public. It also includes marketing materials like a drip campaign that you can customize, add language in, and really schedule these to be into how you would call a drip campaign. And for those of you unfamiliar with the drip campaign, Coldwell Banker has one of the best innovative technologies that we're providing to all of our Coldwell Banker agents at no charge. It's included with your benefits and joining a Coldwell Banker office. And I think our tools and technology is the best compared to any other brokerage out there. But again, it's only great if you use it and learn it. So I'm thankful that you're here to watch it. I'll cover how we can get this all set up, where to go, and I need you as the agent to fill in the details, put your contact information, share information about yourself, your value proposition, your experience. And later on, I want you to customize your templates because I don't want you to be sending the pre-filled out generic information. I want you to make it your own. Make this special. Make this something that's speaking from your words, and then you can customize it easily and create many campaigns. So I would probably suggest you have your campaign for your buyers, and you'll have a campaign that, for example, the campaign will send out a series of emails that stays top of mind in front of your client, X number of days or months from when you insert them into a campaign. So what does that mean? If I create a buyer campaign, I would probably put, let's say I meet a new person, they want to learn about the buying process and purchase a home with you eventually, and they want to get started and help you and see your guidance. Then I would just say, okay, here's a buyer template campaign. I'm going to customize each of the touch points with my own message. And then one of the messages is pleasure to meet you. Here is some nice tips on what to prepare for when you're in the home buying process. It would be like getting a pre-approval done with the lender, gathering their tax documents, W-2 pay stubs, bank statements, proof of funds, and ultimately, maybe I would add in a questionnaire, a buyer questionnaire, asking what are their preferences, what target areas are they looking at, what cities, what type of home are they looking for, what are most important to them. Circle I would ask that type of questionnaire so I get to know what they're looking for and any special preferences like 2-story, single story, pool, corner lot, good schools neighborhood, or quiet suburban area, or maybe they want to be in a condominium and they don't want to take care of a yard. Whatever their preferences are, let yourself understand what they're looking at realistically, and that way you can kind of put together the series of campaigns. That's only one email. Then the second email, I would just say how to prepare and build your credit and improve your credit scores, so that way why? Because you want to qualify for the best interest rates, and the people with high FICO scores will get more or less riskier, so they'll get favorable rates. The third thing they want to do is to send another drip campaign email teaching them about the differences of a home versus a townhouse and a townhouse versus a condo. Maybe you can share articles. Another email I would drip out to them would be understanding escrow. What is the escrow's purpose? And then I'll explain another one, top 5 things to do when shopping for a home and what to look for. Here are 7 precautions, things that are red flags on any home. And I should like to share these articles, or news, or car, or and then I will do another one. Here's your quarterly update or market update. Okay, and I want to share a market update where I share content maybe specific towards their neighborhood that they're looking at. Um, and this way you're staying and providing valuable information on top of their mind. And every once in a month, you can follow up with your client and say, did you get my email? What do you think? Anything changes? I really want to look out for you and share you a little bit about, here's some information about buying a home that has solar on it. You can provide all these cool articles. What is supplemental tax? What is disclosures and contingency periods, and explain things. So these type of good stuff would all be geared towards teaching and educating a buyer. And I might have a totally new campaign built for a seller. And for a seller, I would talk to them about preparing your home for sale. What is the escrow process like? What to anticipate? Here's a copy of a contract, and I would explain what are disclosures from the sellers, how this reduces their risk and liability when they're upfront and disclosing the problems and defects that would significantly impact a buyer's purchase or decision to purchase. So there's a lot of cool stuff that you can think about. What if I was put yourself in the buyer's shoes or the seller's shoes, a renter's shoes or a landlord's shoes. When you're looking at from their perspective, what kind of knowledge can I share to them so I can be a better professional for them? And when I get into the screen, I'm going to share with you what I would do. So if you look and I'm sharing my screen today, you would first log in to your my CB desk area. For those of you who are unfamiliar or haven't logged in a while, it's mycbdesk.com. And by getting in here, you will have your own at Coldwell Banker login, email, and password. And if you forgot it, you have to ask our front desk receptionist to help you reset your password, or you can just click on this button below yourself, or you can call this phone number if you want to do it while like a weekend or something like that. They have even after hours support. That's 1-877-426-5393. You let them know that you're part of Coldwell Banker Dynasty and Arcadia or Temple City branch, and our help desk will be able to reset your password for you together live. So my credentials ask me to make sure it's me. So they give me a text message because I want to make sure that this is a secure area website. And so I'm going to go to my phone right now and get that text message code. All right, my code is 350405, and I'm going to verify myself, which is Coldwell Banker's way of ensuring that we're Coldwell Banker agents are using this cool stuff. Now, I wanted to cover Moxie, so we're going to spend most of the time together here. I also want to remind you that there's email and Office 365 areas free for Coldwell Banker agents using this tile, which if you don't have it on your MyCB desk, we need to call the help desk to get it activated, because not all of you have done it during the beginning time when we requested it. There's also Learning Center where you can take classes. And in here, I wanted to show you that there is Moxie resources too. So if you wanted to watch a past closing or recording of Moxie, we could simply just go ahead and take a look at their university and find out what classes we should sign up for and learn more about whatever it is that you're interested in. So if you want to look at self-paced classes, it would be here. If you want to go through Moxie classes, which I know a lot of you are, there are a series of tools that can be taught. by category. This one is regarding Moxie Impress. This is for marketing and Moxie presentations. This one is for Moxie Works leads. And then you're going to learn about, this is for administrators. This is for me. And if I want to learn about Impress, I would simply just go ahead and click on this Learn More button. It'll give me some details or highlights about this class. And I can go ahead and register right now. There's a one in March 16th. It's only half an hour. You could register it. It's free. And then you can check back in because there's going to be classes every week, I believe, while everyone's kind of rolling out and learning the new Moxie tools. So if you want to do a self-paced guide, then you would go ahead and do, you can get started here, download the materials. You could watch this quick tutorial, and I'm going to play this video so you can kind of get an understanding of what Moxie Impress is going to do. So I'm going to share this for video and share it again, and then I'm going to get into it. Okay, hopefully you can see this.
Being a real estate agent means an endless to-do list, winning clients, negotiating deals, showing houses, marketing, and so much more. With Moxie Impress and listing automation, you can check marketing off your busy to-do list. Moxie Impress will help you streamline and automate your marketing activities in order to save you time, while reaching more people, building stronger relationships, and driving more business. Spend more time doing what you do best, selling, and leave the marketing to Moxie Impress. So why should you use Moxie Impress? Moxie Impress makes marketing simple. These marketing tools enable you to increase productivity by easily marketing your listings and your business, reaching more people, building stronger relationships with your prospects and clients, and driving more business. It has the tools you need to impress your clients and prospects. So how does it work? Each time you win a listing, you'll receive beautifully branded marketing materials directly in your inbox, ready to deliver and impress your clients. And even better, you'll receive a fresh set of marketing materials every time the listing is updated. Unique events such as a price change or open house will trigger these additional marketing materials to be created for every event until your listing is sold. The listing data is auto-filled into the templates, so your marketing package is ready to go. Or you can choose to customize the materials by editing the text, changing the layout, or switching out a photo. You can choose from a wide range of templates to help you create all types of marketing materials, including brochures, flyers, postcards, videos, social media posts, and more. Along with the marketing materials, you'll also receive a marketing guide, offering you recommendations on how to use these materials. Should you notify the neighbors, post an ad, or spread the word on social media? So relax. You don't have to be a marketing genius. Moxie Impress has you covered. Preparing and distributing marketing materials is easy with Moxie Impress. Promote your business and build your brand by creating consistent materials. Moxie Impress helps you increase productivity by easily marketing your listings and your business. You can download the materials to print in your office or at a local print partner. Share marketing pieces via email or post your projects to social media platforms. Did you know that 53% of real estate agents place their listings on a social networking site? According to a recent NAR report, 74% of realtors use Facebook for professional networking services, and 44% of realtors use Instagram. In Moxie Impress, in just a few steps you can tweet a link to a listing flyer, post a just sold flyer on Instagram, promote an open house on Facebook, or create a short video. Now that you've learned about Moxie Impress and how it can help your business, let's show you how to access the product. Go to mycbdesk.com Search for the Moxie Works tile and click on Moxie Impress to get started. For more learning resources and how
Okay, so that's a little bit of a teaser on Moxie. I'm gonna just pause this video and close this. And now that we're in, let me go back and now that we got the little introduction, let me share with you how I can get into it and what it looks like as for us as actual agents. So I'm gonna go in back to my CB desk and click on my tile Moxie Works. From here, I'm going to go ahead and select the option for Moxie Impress, which will be up here. These are your kind of your.
Excuse me. If you don't have a listing, you cannot do this system.
You can begin and start it. You could even do stuff that will be for a future coming soon listing or something that's not on the MLS. You can use it. The automation part will only be applicable when you have it in the MLS.
Oh, okay. I see. So if you don't have a listing, then we don't need to use this system. Cannot print the flyer. Cannot.
No, you can.
Oh.
You
but
can.
not my listing.
It's not, I told you it's not going to be automated. So you have to manually put in a picture, manually put in a description, manually put in your square footage and lot size and property characteristics, but you're not going to be able to get the automation part, because the automation is really cool, because once you put in the MLS, the Coldwell Banker is smart enough now to take everything, even a price change, and then they will give you the new information right to your inbox as within a few 4 hours from you updating the MLS, it'll send it to you automatically. But if you're trying to do an off-market stuff, I'll show you what you would do and how you would do it. But if it's off-market, you're gonna have to do a lot more manual stuff. Yes.
Oh,
now
I see.
I would not, and then my answer to you secondly is you still want to get inside when you have no listing, because you have some homework to do in preparing yourself, so you don't have to do all of. When you have a brand new listing, you're very busy. You got to schedule photography, you got to do a CMA, you got to price the home and do some hopefully preparation and staging stuff, or working with the seller. Why not work on the stuff that you could do right now? So my response to you is get everything you can get on your account side completed. What does that look like? Well, you should add your photo. You should add your name. You should double check your contact information. So before I get into Moxie Impress, which is right here, you should be able to get your profile, your MLS, office, all of this stuff can be done without a listing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So here, I would upload whichever professional photo I like. I could write a little bit about me inside here.
Right.
And here's my contact info. I actually need to do some changes. So.
But what is the difference between the this website and the usually we use? Because usually we use the MLS, they also go to the other website too. So it's kind of like a double. I mean, is this system better or what?
This is that's a good question. Let me explain to you, and I'll stop sharing real quick. Okay. Moxie Impress is not just to share or announce your listing. Okay, there's multiple reasons why you would use it. The first thing I would want to say is, yes, the MLS is very good, because the MLS is has all the updated content and the status updates, and you can say the showing remarks to your clients. But What the MLS does not do is give you a beautiful branded flyer. They can give you a template, yes, but Coldwell Banker's tools and technology, we kind of want our flyers to be blue. We want our flyers to be very sophisticated and elegant, not the standard template. We want to differentiate ourselves, correct? Number two, the reason why you want to be online is because when people work with you, for example, Sophia, they might Google your name. And if I want to find out a little background about Sophia Hung, I might go to Google and I might do something like this. I might type in your name and go online. And then what do I find? I find some young Sophias and I find beautiful Sophia that we have here.
We
I
have
find
two photos. How come? Oh, okay. Anyway.
Now, the reason why you are here, either you posted stuff on Facebook or Instagram, or because you posted stuff in your real estate bio or up websites.
Oh.
The reason, because Sophia Hung is not that, Sophia, your name is probably on the more common than unique side. You're popping up right here as a 5-star agent and realtor.com. You're popping up here in Coldwell Banker and LinkedIn.
Oh.
This is probably not you here in Texas, but in the first page of Google, you are found because of Coldwell Banker too. And I can find you and your picture, your phone number. I can reach you. I know how to find you easily. I can see your history. And this Coldwell Banker site is making you pop up earlier and on the front page of Google. That's very powerful, because someone might type your name in and a stranger might want to know more about you. But the problem is, you don't write too much on your background. You're writing that you're a real estate agent specializing in San Gabriel Valley and surrounding cities and Irvine. You write that you're a member since 2006, but I as someone who knows you, Sophia, I know there's more to you than just this. There's more.
Oh, I haven't updated.
You haven't updated it.
No, for a long time. Only update the photos.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just letting you know you have a lot more to offer to our clients and to the public community than you're bragging about. You have more to brag about, is what I'm telling you. If someone types my name, Kelvin Chang, I'm popping up number 1. Okay. And then I look here, I write, for example, I write a little bit about a message to people. I want them to know that I'm a very good professional, very experienced, and I have a lot of I literally grown up in the real estate industry. So I share something, a message. I think you can add a message. It shows some of your sales, your languages. You don't have any of these Facebook or any of these sites linked. You don't. You don't have as much experience. I should probably update mine too. So I updated some, and then you can add in links to your favorite vendors, which I need to take out some. I need to review this too. But what I like is people can come in and look at my past clients' reviews, and they can see that I'm on Zillow. Here's some of my reviews and some of my history. But to me, it's nice to be found and other people bragging that I'm a good person or a good agent, not just me bragging about it. Someone who really wants to know more about me, they can find stuff that it's not just finding stuff, because people can find good and bad stuff about people. At least here is an area I can control the message that I'm giving out to the public, because online, there could be someone from, China that wants to know more about me, and they could find positive stuff that I want to be revealed. So the control is something important. Okay.
Okay.
So getting back into this, I want to show you more about what it's like and how to edit. Okay. Do you guys see my bio here where
Yes.
I wrote I graduated from Berkeley and I want this to be found, right?
Right.
Okay. So you can go down into where you need to go is update your profile, then you go to your
Right.
MLS, right?
Okay.
Each of you
Yes.
have your own agent IDs. All of you probably only have one or two. I happen to
One.
have a lot. That's okay. That's I have a
Oh.
lot of MLSs that I need to make sure is syndicated properly because I potentially could list stuff under my Citrus Valley listing or my Arcadia board, or if I want to list stuff under West San Gabriel.
Mm.
So I also have a commercial division, and my commercial logins are not added on Coldwell Banker because I'm trying to honor and respect Coldwell Banker that I keep my commercial business separate. So I personally do not put my commercial stuff because I'm not going to be using Coldwell Banker marketing and tools in my commercial sales. Correct.
CVD.
Correct. So all you would have to do is choose your board. All of you belong to
Arcadia.
Arcadia or West San Gabriel or Citrus Valley. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's there. You're gonna go to office. Just double check. You can add an office photo. I did myself, but if you don't want to, that's just me. Where I'm going to show my office. I want to show fast facts and include reports. Double check my emails that I'm putting out and your Facebook and various settings.
Mm.
Okay. If you wanted to point it out. Some people don't want to keep a personal Facebook. So that's why I tell everyone, if you want to keep your personal separate, then you create a business only Facebook. If you want
Right.
to, that's up to you on your own social media. The next thing you want to do, I mean, access and all this stuff. This is all just if you want to create extra layers of user accesses. So for example, I can invite people in and get them the app. Okay. If you
App.
notice on my
App.
website,
Oh, you
this
say
is my
app.
website. I
Oh.
have an app. It's a Coldwell Banker app
Oh, oh,
for
oh, oh, okay.
Apple and Google Play on Androids, which most 99% of my people out there use Android or Apple.
Right.
Instead of searching homes on Zillow or Redfin or Realtor.com, they could also optionally, you could use this in your business to use your dedicated app for your client. They can download it. And then when they log in, create an account, and every time they put a heart, a favorite, or they put an X, they don't like that home. You can actually on the back end as a realtor know analytics about your client. They don't know this, but you will be able to see how many times they use your app in a week or in a month. They can see how many times you logged in, how many hours or minutes you spent on that app. You could see what they're searching. You could see if they favorited anything or they want to learn more or anything like that. And you'll get notified if they put a heart. You'll get a notification. If you set it up right, you'll get a notification. And then you can go ahead and call them the next hour. Hey, I noticed you put a heart at 12345 Main Street. That's a nice property. Want to go schedule a tour tomorrow? And I can act quickly for those of the people who are using the app with me. I teach them this will help me be a better professional for you. And then I'll know what kind of homes they like, and then I can schedule them quickly with them.
So
Otherwise, you're waiting for them to, hey, Kelvin, can I make a showing this weekend? And then then if you want to do it that way, the old school way, that's totally fine too. I'm not telling you how or what to do your business, but this tool is available to you is my answer.
Oh, so do you mean my client can use the app to do the
Yes.
home search?
Yes. So they will
Oh,
have
so like
filters like minimum beds, price range, cities, counties. They have quite a bit of criteria
but we
that they
have a
can search.
matrix. We can do this too already. Matrix, we can do those too.
Yes, you can. I'm not telling you, uh, I'm not telling you, yes, we have duplicative multiple tools at our disposal. How many of them are you using? Okay. Now, for those of you who want to use Matrix, that's fine. You can use and search homes and use the
Oh,
filters. What you don't get is the Coldwell Banker branded materials. And what you don't get is the analytics, because Matrix won't tell you how many times they logged in or how many favorites. There is a way. It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay. So let's get into it, and I'll start sharing if
oh,
you think it's
okay.
valuable or not. So after I've got that stuff going in, I can choose how I want to be notified, which is my cell phone. I can add and put in my signature template, which right now it looks like this.
Mm.
Okay. 00329 is my direct office line, but I'm probably going to take that out. So I probably want to change this a little bit. And then I can choose what type of template signature I want, or I can customize my own. Okay, so on their marketing materials, it will look something like this if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I have tools. Okay, for example, listings.
Oh, listing.
Okay, so you asked me a question regarding off-market listings. Okay, so and these right now are all my past sales. And let's just say I have this lovely Foothill Glendora home I sold last year.
Mm.
Okay. I could still get into here and hold on, let me go back.
You present the seller or buyer side, right?
I was actually representing the buyer. So this is
Oh,
not my
buyer.
material.
Oh,
When
buyer
I'm the
side.
listing side, I'm a listing side on this one in Rosemead.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
So then you can see I have tools. Okay.
oh,
So these are the listings I've done. And what are my tools? I can, for example, let me see what I can do, because I haven't penciled this. I could pencil my Rosemead listing.
it's pending now, right?
It's sold.
Oh, already saw this
Yeah,
morning. I saw it's pending.
it is. I sold it
Oh,
today. Close of escrows today.
oh,
So
good.
I have 2 days to report it sold. I'll do it right now. So I can
Oh,
edit the description that's going to go on the flyer. This is going to be my header, like lowest price home in Rosemead, or I can write great cul-de-sac street single family house, or 2-story gem, whatever you want to write on your header. This will be on the top.
right.
I could create a virtual tour link, and then these are my property details, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after I do that, I can choose to share this stuff, to the public. Have the double check my amenities and this and that, right? This is pulling it. I never inputted any of this. All of this is syndicated and pulled from my listing in MLS. Now that that's all done, I have these options up here. Okay.
Including the buyer side or only listing side, seller side?
For when I'm a listing agent, I'm the one who's responsible for marketing. Okay.
Right.
So you have control over this, over all of your listings. Yes.
Oh,
Okay. So I can upload a photo gallery. I can add a virtual tour or PDFs. Why would I need a PDF? Maybe I have the disclosures already filled out. Maybe I already have a home inspection PDF. I could upload it along with these other stuff so I could be upfront to the buyer when I market it. Then I could also promote this or share it. So if I could email this to any buyer or someone someone is interested in it, I can copy and paste this URL. Okay. So I can text this to a client saying, oh, you want to know more about my new listing? Here, let me share you a link really quick. This link that I'm sharing with you, I copied and pasted from Moxie. It will give the buyer your Coldwell Banker site where I get to, where one, they could find me and my phone number, and then they can go ahead and look at my reviews, call me right away.
Oh, this is good.
And
Yeah.
and
How about the contact? Do we need to input all the contact information or prospect, all the information?
your information should already be pulled into whenever you provided the company your information. All I'm telling you is to double check it. So yes, I want you to double check the information, because you want to make sure your cell phone matches yours and your email if you're using, because we might be using one of your old emails. So you should double check it. And then if you want to revise anything, don't forget, you also have the help desk 24 mostly business hours. You can contact the help desk even a little bit after hours. They are there to help you change anything immediately. But this is where they can get all this information. Yes, they can find this information on Zillow, but I don't like giving them Zillow because that has someone else. And Redfin, it says contact a Redfin specialist to help you. I don't want that. So that's why I always like to share the Coldwell Banker tools. Okay.
No. My question is I have all my contact, phone number, email address on my matrix already, long list.
Good.
But if I use this system now, so I need to key in all my contact client one by one, right? Otherwise, they don't know.
Well, I'm just telling you, it takes one time for you to set up your email, phone number, MLS, and then you could use this when you need it. Okay. Because why? Because you still get your website. It looks very beautiful and professional. And again, you want to have it updated because your website is a way for Google to know that you are active, and it helps push you towards the first page of Google.
Okay.
What I showed you previously is going to be the websites, right? But don't forget that it's going to look much more complete once you update. Like you don't want this background of this White House. You could put a 2-story or an Arcadia home or something that you've sold or whatever. So I want you to go into your future website, which is through here, and build it. So you want to say, San Gabriel Valley specialist or whatever you want to write, and then find your dream home here, or you can customize, put in your information, and double check like I told you, right?
Okay.
And then this is gonna, so I kind of need to, I still need to update mine because I still haven't finished mine out. My old one is complete, but the new Moxie one, I haven't finished it. Okay.
Because very new.
It is.
Very new, yeah.
But you see all of these menus here, it's not hard, but you could really customize this much more than the prior one. Okay. I can create links. And again, I would probably create links to my favorite vendors or affiliates. For example, you can even, put your favorite like electrician or roofer, or here's a home inspection company, and you say, oh, you want my recommendations? Oh, check my links on my webpage. That way and then they can go from there. You can even charge let's say a home warranty person. Hey, home warranty, do you want to be on my website? Hey, home inspector, do you want to be featured on my website? Okay. Well, if you sponsor me, I'll add you in. Okay.
Oh, oh,
I'm just
that's
giving you ideas what you can do.
oh,
I'm
I
not
see.
here to tell you because you don't want to have title reps in there to be fair slash the violation. So the regulated industries, you probably don't want to add in there. Unregulated industries like home inspection and
Oh, okay.
home warranty or this and that, then maybe I'll go ahead and put them in. If you can put anyone in, if you're going to charge a fee or get a benefit, it should be the other ones, not title.
Mhm, got
Okay.
it. Mhm.
And mortgage as well. You're not supposed to have a side benefit.
Oh,
Okay.
lender.
But you can have them in here as no benefit, then you could be fine. If you truly love a lender, you can add them in for no benefit to you except for the relationship you share with them.
Right.
Anyway, that's just an idea. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not here to control your business. I'm here to teach you how to unlock areas of your business that could potentially give you some insight or ways to build stronger relationships with network vendors. It's just one. Now, going back, after I build my homepage, okay, um, you're gonna go ahead and you can also create new categories. So you can also do search engine optimization. So there's a couple of different things that I still need to play with myself,
Oh,
but I'm telling you that you don't have to worry too much about all this extra blogging or any of this extra stuff. You don't need to build it that complicated.
mm,
Okay. Just build it to the simpleness, which is your message, your resume, your appearance, your colors, all the normal stuff that you want. And then eventually it'll look like this. So imagine I'm a buyer being sent your web page. Oh, okay. I wanna visit it. So let me get into my bio. Okay. So so it has my little bit about my history, my resume, neighborhood news. I haven't updated anything on this yet. See, you see how, so if let's say I want to look at 91780.
oh,
I think I have to do it from, I have to build it first before I get into it, but it's
oh,
it's gonna be it's gonna be probably more complicated than you want to even work on. You probably don't have to build all those areas because no one's gonna go there anyways.
oh, okay.
Anyway, this is for example, what it looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
My listing, right?
Right.
Now, the second reason why you would want to use it is called the promote your listing button. Okay. Because when I promote it, you have a couple of different tools that the MLS doesn't have.
For example.
Okay. With the click of a button, I could, for example, create a program like sold, right? So by pushing this button, um, one of my most recent sold, oh, this is interesting. I'm in
The
broker
marina.
access. I'm in
Oh,
broker access.
oh,
I
oh,
can
oh, oh.
I can report sold for
Oh.
other people's listings in my firm.
Because you are broker, right?
Yeah, so yours is only going to show your stuff.
Right.
So for example, we sold this past San Gabriel Boulevard, Pasadena home. I think this was Steve Hang. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
let's say I'm done with this, right? And as you can see right here, this is creating a just sold in Pasadena on Facebook and recently sold. Kelvin Chang is your local expert to buy or sell this next home. And this is an advertisement that I can geo-target around Pasadena within X amount of miles. I can put, if I want to have a larger budget, I would slide this here and expose it to more mile radius. And if I have a smaller budget of $50 advertisement, I can go down here. And what this will do is it'll post it within half a mile of this listing and geo-target to people who live nearby here.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good. But
Okay.
this we have to pay, right?
That's a paid ad, yes.
Oh,
But that's just one example that the MLS doesn't have. This will appear on Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. This is just one of the examples of what it looks like. And I can kind of just create I can choose it for multiple, right? So let's just say I want multiples. I want 766 Pasadena, and I also want to target San Marino right here. Boom,
oh,
right? So now I have
2. Oh,
let me see, 776. I have to do one at a time. So let's just keep it
oh,
right here. I have to do one at a
yeah.
time. And then I have San Gabriel Boulevard. I'm good. Defaults, custom URL. How much do I want to spend? Okay.
Oh,
For the next 2 weeks, if I spend $80, or if I want to give a budget of, let's say $300, $250, okay, for the next 2 weeks, I add my credit card. It'll go into a sold network that's directed to homes within the mileage, like 1 mile of this listing. Okay.
oh,
That's just a way if I'm a person who wants to get out there and promote myself and find a new buyer and hope someone comes and clicks on here from my social media, I would do that. But that's not what I'm here to show you. The only, that's just one aspect of this. So let me go back into my actives and pendings. Now, I'm back in here and what I also can do from here is see a flyer
yes,
and promote and share.
right.
So promote typically means run an ad or share it to an audience. A flyer can also be manually done simply with all the MLS information and put it together, a flyer. So I would choose my best style that I prefer or like, select it, and go into editing it out. Okay. But actually, I personally don't like this flyer as much. There's another flyer that I like even better. So this is the Coldwell Banker Moxie flyer from there. However, it's not that pretty. If you want to see it, it's actually because I didn't do it right. It looks 2 pages. It should be 1 page if I get into modifying it right. What I like better is what I receive from them when I make my price changes. So I'm going to go into my email. Okay, so now, let me show you what I did, okay? So let me get back into my MLS. I want to show you what happened. My last significant event on my listing, I had a price change from 530 to 518, okay? Right?
Okay.
And when you get Moxie Impress design things, each agent, you will get an open house marketing package when you do an open house, or you'll get a price update, improved price improvement update every time you change something in the MLS. Okay. Now, what I like is marketing tools. Here, I could post a price reduction and it looks like this. And I'm not sure if it's going to pop up for you on Zoom, but I can do a price reduction and make this.
Oh,
I need to get
no,
in.
no, I didn't
Because
see it.
no, it's not popping in. Let me go
No.
back into it. I need to get back into it. So I'm in here. So this section, when you see it here, this is where I like this area's designs better.
Oh,
So
okay.
so here is where I get to see, for example, a beautiful flyer for open house. Here we go. These are the ones that I like, and I can publish to the web and share this, have a link available. So I can make this as a web page. This web page, if I share this, I can even create a short URL like this. And
Oh,
I can
this is
get
like
this
a property website. Property website.
correct, or a flyer website for this particular one. This is a flyer website where they can find this easily online, published. Or if I want to
Oh,
text it to them or email it to them, I can give it to them like this. What does it look like? It looks like this. Okay. It has my main
oh,
photo. It has my first 4 or 5 photos on the MLS, and I can always move them around. And it has my description. Doesn't this flyer looks way better than the other one I showed you? So I would use this one. Okay. And I suggest you too. And if you want to change it, they have other styles. Okay. So I can edit this, move photos around. I could choose a 5-button, 5-photo layout, or I can change it to a different layout. It has 3 photos, for example. Okay. So if you wanted to design something off market, you could. Okay. Let me just show you one area here. The other thing that you don't get with the MLS is, for example, you have just you could print out postcards. You could do e-postcards. You could social media post this where it's designed specifically for the social media, like just listed and just sold. So, and you could also build a single property website. This is important. So there is a unbranded link that is qualified to put in your MLS. This is for the web, for yourself, for anywhere else. But the MLS, you can't have any marketing Coldwell Banker unbranded materials. That one is the MLS.
oh, right.
So I didn't even realize this, because this whole time I'm selling this home, I have, and I'll give you this link. You can go in your chat. I'm going to post in the chat box. If any of you guys are interested in seeing this, we can click this link. And I sold this whole property without knowing that I have this beautiful website already built in. This is what I
Oh,
used to pay Circle Pix for. I don't have to pay for that as a company anymore because I have all of this here. Contact me several times, and you can add a video of yourself if you wanted to, or this talks about Coldwell Banker. But And for me, this is beautiful. I could tell my sellers, I'm going to build you a website specifically for your home. Okay. And it's this is the link. I can share it with the seller. I can share it with I can save it in my text messages. Every time someone says I want more information, here's the link. Here's the way you can contact me. Okay. And then that's just one example. Now, if I get back into the non-website, I'm going to close some of these old ones out. Okay, so back into this side of here, designs. I'm gonna, if I wanted to build a new one, I would create a new. Okay, so I do have a listing that I'm coming up very soon. It's a lease, so I don't mind trying to build it for you. I have to find the address though.
Okay. So the seller in the White Mare, he doesn't want to sell property anymore.
They moved in.
Oh, they move it. They move back.
Yep, they moved back.
Oh, I see. They don't want to lower the price.
Nope.
Ah, too bad.
Okay, so I have a new listing coming soon. It's a lease. So what do? If I wanted to start getting some flyers and materials and stuff like that, the first thing maybe I just want to build a flyer. Okay.
But before you this listing on the market, you can do that.
Yeah. So I want to do it just listed.
I see.
I told you, Sophia, I could do it without the MLS. It's just I have to manually do this thing. So I'll just call it project name, Baldwin Park.
Manually, too much, you know, because you have to spend the time for put in the key in the listing on the MLS.
Yeah. So I rather just put it in the MLS one time.
Yeah. Then transfer to here, right? You don't need to. You just do the other things.
Okay. So search MLS ID or address. No thanks. I don't want to use listing data when creating. So I'm going to choose this one. I don't have the listing data yet. So I'm clicking there, save and continue.
Oh.
Then because they don't have any photos of it, they need me to manually put it in. So I got to go to my computer. I got to manually add a photo in and pretend I have, I'm going to get a JPEG.
Oh, they want one by one.
Okay. So my property photo is going to be, I'll just use this one here. Boom. I have one photo here. And I'm going to use a second photo too. All right. Those are my 3 photos I'm going to upload. So if I have something coming soon or off market, I can build it. And that's just nice to have because we're agents. We can sell stuff. We don't need the MLS technically if we have a really strong wide network. So here's my 3 photos, save and continue. Okay, just listed. Here's the address, 12345 Main Street. Mine is going to be Baldwin Park. Listing price is going to be, let's say, $2,400 per month. That's a 3-bed, 2 baths, and then.
But this is only for our for us to create a like a flyer or whatever.
New flyer or a social media post or a website. I can create websites for prior to going on the market. Yeah.
Oh, website. But
Yep.
the first have to your customer use the app or log in. Otherwise cannot see it.
No. They don't need to log in for the app.
Oh,
I just already built this website. I already built it right now. Obviously, I didn't write a big description or anything, but I can go in and look at this website right now.
How they can see it? Let me, they Google your name there so they can go in or what? Oh,
How are they going to see it? I
yeah.
have to share it to them.
Oh, you
Or
have to
they'd have
share.
to,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, you have to
Yeah.
share. That's right. Yeah, it's not the. Oh, okay. You have to share it so they know this platform. Otherwise, they don't know.
Yeah, they're not going to know about it unless I share it to them.
Oh, right. Oh my. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull it up for you real second. But where'd it go? In my 1 minute example, which obviously I would normally put a more proper description, I already have a Coldwell Banker designed 3-photo layout with this, and then I obviously didn't enter any information, but it would have this party filled out, and I have an off-market flyer ready to go.
Oh, good.
It's fast and easy. It's not that hard. Okay.
Right.
And I would just write something better here, and then we're done. I can go on and move on and sell and make phone calls. I don't need you to worry too much about marketing. This stuff is all done, and they have it for every category: just listed, just sold. You have an open house and so many other types of designs.
Right.
So going back here, what do I need? Well, what are the types of designs? It's everything that you see here. There's all these pages. I can create a specific one. Okay. Single property website is great. 11 by 17 brochure. If you wanted to print a larger one, if you guys wanted 11 by 17, you could make this fold. So if, just to give you an example, if you have a high-end home and you want to give a larger 2-4 page brochure, you can make it look like this, where it's only 4 pages total, and all you do is fold it on the crease in the middle, and I have a 4-page beautiful design.
Wow.
And then if I want to use this on a heavy stock paper, I pay a little bit more, and I can make it a thick paper. It's going to look good. Okay. This is at our fingertips. So if I have enough photos to really show off a home, you can go ahead and put this or build this anyways for your homes, because you can at least have this available online. That they could always share a link to. So I like the 11 by 17 brochure for higher end homes. Here's a 2-page flyer. If you just want front and back, then just use this one. Okay.
Right.
If you want front and back, here it is. Boom. And then the back page. That's beautiful and lovely. I like this one a lot. Okay. And then you can have, you could have that as your marketing center. So to me, that's where you would go. And then for example, we all get this, what's called a virtual tour based on your photos. It's kind of like what CirclePix used to do for us a long time ago. They can go in and have a property website where they can just click through and see your information, this and that. And then it's also phone friendly, mobile friendly, Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really it's how simple it is for you to do marketing. I already talked to you guys about uh my listing just sold. So if any of you have never done this before, if you're reporting a listing sold, all you have to do is you click down your add edit button. For me, I'm going to click on my listing, and this is Toll Drive. I have to just go to change to sold,
Right.
and purchase contract date, close of escrow date actually is March 14th today.
Today. Oh,
It was purchased cash, none, no concessions. I
wow.
ended up selling both sides, and I'm going to submit this sold.
Oh, good.
Okay. So now it's reported sold. For
Oh,
all of you agents out there reporting something sold, this is the time if you were to before I report it sold, remove some of the interior photos. If you have a buyer has a concern on
right.
the interior floor plan, you
Yes.
still need to leave some exteriors is my advice to you. Leave 3 to 6 photos minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And you could take out some of the interior if you wanted to. So that way it'll get taken off of Zillow and Redfin's history. I'm not going to do that. I didn't do that, as you can see. The next thing you can do is take out some language. If you don't want to, sometimes you might be over boasting a property. I would take some of that language out. If
I see.
you're boasting too much, take some of it out.
I see. Okay.
Then you might also want to update your private remarks, because you may or may not want to have some information in here just hidden or away from the final records. For me, I wrote a lot of stuff that I wanted to make sure was visible, and it's a full fixer upper. So I kept everything in here. Okay.
Oh, I
I'm
saw
not
it's
trying to
only
hide.
photo. I saw it's only photo. So I took out the photo, only left the front house. Yeah.
Leave a few exterior photos. Don't just put it down to one. Leave a few.
I leave one because expire, maybe some other agent they want to get the listing, get the idea about the inside, how it's look, right? So they will, when they talk to the seller, in case, so they know the inside is good or no good. So
Yep.
so
That's exactly why. So I want everyone to know this home was a fixer condition with a lot of defects and repairs needed. Because that's what we sold it for. But simply speaking, that's how you do marketing with Coldwell Banker. There's more to it than just this, but again, go drop down, make sure your information is all proper, and double check what you like. But I just showed you easily how I could design a flyer or a website for something off market.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to practice and play around to see how much I can remember.
Well, this video is recorded, so you can come back anytime.
Oh, right.
And for example, let's just say I know someone's in here. I know Jung has a listing. So if I were to go to Jung, I want to pull his MLS number. He has something under contract. I'm just going to use it for his MLS information. So I could search a property. Oh, this is not under my listing. If I'm doing open house for Jung, I could create a marketing kit. Like as Jung says, oh, I need help. I can't do open house this weekend. Kelvin, can you help me? Sure, I might agree. And I'll say, okay, I'll create one for this property address. And I'm just gonna, I'm only a temporary open house agent. So let me go ahead and pick open house as a task. And maybe his home is not a global luxury one. So I'm just gonna choose a
One page.
I want to pick an open house flyer. Okay.
Mhm.
One page. All right. I selected this design. Project name, property, blah, blah, blah. And then here's when I'm going to input the ID.
Ew.
And then I temporarily am only going to do open house this weekend. So now I can, as a company, we have permission to use one another's photos. So I'm going to go ahead and I probably have to use, I'm trying to see if I can have it pull up from here automatically, but I can't. I have to download each of the 2 photos or 3 photos and then I can do it.
Oh, because maybe it's not the because not the listing agent. So
Yeah. So either A, the listing agent has to do it for me, or B, I manually have to write it in. But it would look like this. I would have to either A, ask, oh, please, listing agent, can you just use your existing one and then quickly change your name in and change your name out? Or I have to, personally, I could just do it myself and just download my favorite 4 photos and then put them on here.
oh,
Copy and paste his description and address. Okay.
okay.
It's there. It's possible. It's just, it might take a little bit extra time.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So that's a little bit about Moxie. I like it. I encourage you to get to use more and get more familiarized with it. Take one of their classes if you can.
Mhm.
And any questions from any of else, you guys?
I I will play around to see the how it goes. But thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Anyone else have any questions? It's just a reminder when you're getting into designing your stuff. I'll just show you from the beginning how to get there. Once you're logged in, click MoxieWorks. Then we're gonna go, after you've submitted your information and double checked your information is correct, go to impress, because I want to impress others.
Right, impress. Okay.
And then if it's from my active MLS or pending MLS, I could use it. It's already going to show up here. If not, I have to create a new one. Okay. And then I just go to view my projects or resend myself the latest marketing guide. And then I can go in and pick which one I'm looking for. It's very easy once you played around with it once or twice.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks you guys for being here. Let me check questions from you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
No other questions. Thanks, Julia, for being here. How's China going? I hope, when are you coming back?
Hello. Yeah, it's my morning time, 6:30.
You're
I just woke
6:30
up. I just got the
joining
time.
me from China, joining me. I'm very privileged and honored that you're
Yeah,
here
it's a
at
long time. I
6:30.
didn't hear your voice.
But we missed you and waiting for you to come back safely.
Yeah, I'm going to Shanghai this weekend. Maybe I will be back from there next month. Maybe next month. Oh
Next
my God,
month.
take long.
Okay.
Early next month.
I'm hoping to close our deal by next week. Okay, hopefully.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for your great help. It's really great help.
No worries. We're there. It's all about the financing. Everything else is done.
Okay, I see. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much.
Take care, you guys.
Yeah, thank you.